The calendar flips to Monday for one more time this regular season. One last time. It's the last week of the regular season, and Swick is trying to improve their seeding. There's a chance they could go all the way up to a 3 seed by the end of this week before the region tournament next week, but it must start with a victory tonight against region opponent in the Warriors of Wabash Valley College. How I want to welcome in on a Monday evening. It's another full week. We're glad to have you along. Steven Stock with you. It is a pleasure. We open up the week. It is going to get busy and hopefully some fun. We got 3 volleyball games coming for you tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday to open up the week. And then Saturday, we're going to go back to Lindenwood for a home men's soccer playoff game at 1 o'clock against Illinois Central. So a lot of things on the line this week and hoping for some good news and hoping for a good week. We'd take a 4-0 week or whatever it is. And obviously we're rooting for women's soccer up north as well when they play Friday against Illinois Central. So it is a busy week, hoping for some wins. But we start off with Wabash Valley tonight in a big one for Swick. They come in 19-12 after going 1-1 on Saturday in Saturday's tri-match against Parkland College, where they lost in 3, 25-10, 25-21, 25-22. Took the second game. That was against the JV team of Missouri Baptist University. Winning in 4, taking the first one 25-17, losing the second 25-16, but taking the last two 25-23 each to get the win in 4 sets. So now you're up to 19-12. Wabash Valley 16-17. Going to be a battle tonight. The last one against Wabash was back on the 18th of September, the first meeting between these two, and it was a battle, a 5-set win where we saw it was our first look at the identity of this women's volleyball team for Swick and what they were going to be this year. The few weeks before that, we keep talking about it was a little bit of a rough stretch. You played some of the hardest opponents you'll face all season, all back-to-back, all thrown at you. Then you had injuries come down. Abby Kesterson, your middle, was out that game. You had Ashley Hughes, who was still out. Addie Worson I think that was her that might have been her last game before going down for the rest of the season. So there was that. That game really, really did not have your full team out there, and you had to battle adversity on the road. It was rowdy over in Mount Carmel, and it showed. You drop the first set just barely, lose it 26-24. You come back, win the second by double digits, 25-15, but it's the third set that gets you, 27-25. And in the fourth set, they had you on the ropes numerous times, pretty much backs against the wall. You come back and win 26-24, forced the fifth set where you played a bit better and showed a little bit of set two, what you really looked like, 15-10. In that game, Grace Johnson had 19 kills. And before I actually continue, that game Swick, I think, hit under 200. Both teams hit under 200. It was kind of a little bit of I would say nasty. I don't know if it was nasty, but kind of a sloppy game maybe is probably a better word to say because, both teams did not really play that great. Hit under 200. I think Swick was like 186. Wabash was like 180, I want to say. But Grace Johnson with 19 kills. Michaela Graham had 12. Aubrey Peel and Addie Worcester, 2 centers combined for 48 assists in that game. The libero, Emily Rupert, drops in 6 of her own to get 54 between those 3. Wabash's Christina Feltz, their outside load with 11 kills. Micaiah Porter also at 8, so their 2 players were going. Swick had Johnson and Graham going, and it was just a back-and-forth game, and a game that Swick really had to battle out. It was adversity you had to face, and that's what Swick wasn't really be able to battle through the first part of that season up to that game. That game really showed what Swick volleyball was going to be for the rest of the year, and that was the game that you needed to get. You had a battle, and they battled through all that adversity. Come out to win was huge in that game, and that was the first meeting between these two. It's always been close between these two schools, going back to 2018. The last 9 matchups have went to at least a 4th set, and Swick leads the series 9-4. They've won the last 5, but the last 9 have all went to a 4th set, the last one going to a 5th set. Wabash Valley's last win against Swick, it was 3 years ago on the 12th of October at Wabash in a 4-set win for the Warriors, and they had to come back too. Swick won the first one 25-22. They would win 3 straight, 25-17, 25-20, 25-16. Before we start talking this, I'm running out of time because sat down with head coach Warren Thomas, as always we do on pretty much every Monday now, it feels like, for the last week of the regular season. Recap Saturday and kind of tell you about everything that's going on this week. Swick currently holding on to a 4 seed in the Region 24 tournament next week. They would host that first quarterfinal game. And I believe, if we're doing the math correctly, if Swick wins tonight, they should clinch a quarterfinal game, I want to say. I think if the math is right. Or actually, well, I think you already have, because Wabash Valley is the only team that can catch you. They're 8-7. You're 10-6. But Swick hold on to the 4 seed. They would take on Kaskaskia College. They're only 8-6. They still have 4 games left to play this week. So we'll talk more about that later on. But I got to get head coach Warren Thomas' interview going here, because we'll run out of time before this one starts. Here's that for you here. Always a pleasure to talk with him. He gives you talk about everything going into this one. It is the last week of the regular season for Swick Volleyball. Open things up here in a 3-game week. Taking on, having 2 region opponents to finish things out for the region tournament. First up is Wabash Valley tonight. And as always, here to open up a week, joined here by head coach Warren Thomas. Thanks for always taking time to join me. How you doing on a Monday?
Hey, I am doing fine. I'm doing fine.
So you guys end up playing 2 games Saturday. I think that's probably the first thing we talk with is Saturday. You guys go 1-1, face some pretty tough competition that first game against Parkland. A tough 3-set loss. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, they're always the top-ranked college, Division I, Division II in the country. When we were in Division II, out of 144 Division II colleges, they always were number 1, number 2, depending on their season or their year. But they have great talent and a great coach, Cliff Hastings. He's kind of like, I consider him like the Russ Rose of NJCAA. So, but we played them well. Our first match, our first set, I think we kind of got shocked.
Yeah.
We lost that one 25-10.
Yep.
But after that, we came alive and competed. And one of the things I told the players is that it's about competition and how you do. If we don't get the win, that's good, but you got to have that fire in you to compete. And they did well in the second and third sets.
Yeah, I think that's one thing to look at a loss is how do you finish off? How do you compete? And you talked about it. You only lose 25-21, 25-22. You guys are pretty much with them the last 2 sets.
Yeah, and the thing about it, how I gauge it too, is that if we can't come off with the win, do we allow them or make them call timeout?
Yes.
And the third set, Cliff Hastings, he called 2 timeouts towards the end.
Okay.
And at that point, I was thinking we could get this. The thing about Parkland, though, they do not make, or I'll put it this way, they make few errors. So that keeps them neck and neck with anyone. So, but they're a great quality team.
So you guys in the second game able to end on a good note. You get Missouri Baptist JV in 4, taking the first 25-17, lose the second 25-16, win the third and fourth 25-23. A little bit better showing in that one, able to get a win. Yeah,
that was a good match. Last year when we played them, we won in 5. And just recently here, their JV program has been spot on. So I'm always glad to play them to where it gives that good competition to where we got to really show ourselves to the best ever. A lot of your JV programs at universities are not as stout as their varsity or their number one team, I'll put it that way. But they are very good. So hands off to their program. Very good program.
So you go into this week, you got 3 games left. 2 of them are going to determine seeding for this region tournament next week. I always kind of look at that last week or 2 of the regular season, always talk about taking the next step forward, right before going to the postseason. I think that's huge to take a right step forward and not going backwards into that last week.
And that's what I'm banking on this week. The competition's going to be fierce.
Yes.
We kind of dipped when we played Lakeland about a week ago, and they knew it. I saw that we could have played better.
Yes.
But that was we didn't play well. But there was a learning period for that. And I think this is where we're at now, to where everyone is just wanting to play higher, wanting to play up, wanting to be in that focus to where you need to be at when you enter the region and district tournaments.
Yes. So just take a look coming in tonight. You guys currently hold the 4 seed right now. You guys would take on Kaskaskia if that would hold. They still have two more games to play more than you guys, so 4 games total this week. Things could change. I think you guys could move all the way up to 3 and then fall a couple down spots if everything were to go haywire. if it holds, obviously no matter where you look at right now, you'd be on the Lakeland side. If you get to the semifinal and get to the 3, it would be Vincennes University. Kind of where you're looking at, I think probably no matter who you play, it's going to be tough competition no matter what. It's kind of probably your mindset.
Right. My mindset is that, and like I explained to them earlier today and yesterday, because we had a short rep section or whatever, just getting repetition sets or whatever. This week is a must week for every match. We cannot rely on previous records or,
Yes.
okay, they're going to win this one or they're not or whatever. It has to be about us, and we're going to look at it that way. And I think tonight will show either a win or a loss. I want to see some strong competition. And if it goes 5 sets and we don't pull it off, okay, but we learn from that.
Yes.
But, yes, you are absolutely correct. Last few games are critical. As far as the region tournament, the way things are standing, I think if anything, if we, have a goose egg or whatever we want to call it, we would end up in a 5th place spot.
Yeah.
So it was not going to be like a play-in that we have to go to. But, we want to be on the spot we're in. I don't know if we can make it higher than the 4th.
I think so. If my math's correct, I think we could get to the 3. I think if it's right, because if you guys win the last 2, that'd be 12-6. John A is only 11-4, so that would, if they were to lose out.
Right, but and this is my first time in the Division I sector. But John A. Oh yeah, that's right. We split with John A.
Yes.
However, if you look at the both of the games, they beat us in 4. We beat them in 5. So they would have the upper selection, I think. If it came to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at that. Yeah, I'd love to be 3rd.
Yeah, I think that may be a little bit better. I feel like we may have a better shot against Vincennes University after the last game. And Lakeland, they're now ranked 23rd. They're receiving votes in the rankings.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
would like that a little better if we can get that. But, again, I think it all, as you mentioned, starts with an undefeated week this week. So starts off with tonight, Wabash Valley, and flashback to last time over there, 5-set win. I think that game kind of really showed the fight in these girls, I think, in that game, because you guys end up dropping the first set just barely, and then you come back, win the second, barely lose the third, and kind of had your backs against the wall open in set 4 and able to pull that out, force the 5th set where you win 15-10. I mean, had a battle some adversity in there, and I was able to do it and come out with a win.
Right. The thing about that set, or that match, too, is that we were without Abby and Ashlyn.
Yes.
And now we've had those two in a strong rotation of games to where there's not a thing of coming out of an injury. They've been playing with us for now 2 weeks, if not more. And our system is set. We know exactly what we're doing. There's not this person hasn't played in this rotation for a bit, so everything's on point right now. So I'm hoping that will make a bigger factor to where it's not a 5-set win.
Yeah.
Because that 5-set was brutal.
Yes.
So.
Want to go highlight 2 things real quick. I want to talk about Emma Day real quick because we've talked about her in the past about her aces.
Right.
I did some research on the stats. So she had 18 aces in her first 10 games of the season. And then, so you guys have played 31. So the last 21, she's almost averaging 2 aces per game. That's 39. It was 2. I believe she got 0 aces Saturday. So 39 in the last 21. But also, the reason why I bring her up is because her kills numbers have been going up. Right. She's had 58 kills in her last 7 games. That's an average of just about a little over 8 and an average about 2.5%. I mean, she keeps getting stronger over these last weeks as the season goes on.
And the thing about it is that her hitting percentage is high.
Yes.
That's one of the things I bank on because if you're swinging and not making points, it does nothing.
Yeah.
But she is doing that. She's very creative in her swings now and understands the fast pace of the game. I know at the early sessions of our season, I saw a lot of tips getting kills or getting points, and we've reinforced that to where we need her power, her heart swings. But yeah, she's doing very good, and I hope to have that keep keep her focused throughout postseason also.
Yes. So the other player you talked about earlier is Ashlyn Hughes, who's starting to come back. You know, she's played, I think, about 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
So, and I know we talked about I think it was a few games after she came back, you know, trying to get her back to being ready and being used to game action. I think her last 4 games might be her best 4-game stretch so far. She's had 40 kills in her last 4 games. Average of 10 kills per set, average 3 kills per set. And you just talked about hitting percentage.
Oh, yeah.
She's hit it 414 in the last 4 games. I mean, she looks to be almost like where you want her to be.
She is she's that ultimate player to where I expect her to get a point.
Yeah.
When we're not running well, I expect the ball to go to her. We had a few years back, I had 2 players like that years back. And that's what you want in all players, but you're only going to have those couple where everything they touch, it creates that. So she's on point now. I just want to see her get stronger, and I'm banking on that to carry us hopefully to district if we make it there. So
might be the X factor.
Yep. Oh yes. Yep.
Coach, thanks as always. Always a pleasure talking with you.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, folks, so we're just able to get that on. Welcome back. We're just underway as the first serve by Wabash is over. Michaela Graham's swing on the left side is going to be blocked, and Wabash Valley opens things up 1-0. I told you I had to go quick on the pregame, get everything talked about, because it was a long one. 10 and a half minutes, I think it was total, but we're glad to have you along. Wabash Valley has the opening serve. They serve it right to left, up 1-0. Here's Emma Day in the middle. Good dig out by the Warriors. This one's sent back over. Graham going to Peel. Graham left side swing, a little bit too strong and out. And it's 2-0 Wabash. Open things up. Swick is in blue jerseys with white text and numerals. The libero is Emily Rupert. She's wearing white with black text and numerals. Swick is on her left. They'll attack left to right. The Warriors are in black jerseys with Valley in the front in red. And they have white text on the numerals. That one's unable to get over. And Wabash, well, is up 3-0 at the start you wanted here so far. A 3-0 lead and a few errors to open things up is where we're at. This will go to Peel. They set her dump, and they're going to call a whistle there against Swick, and it's 4-0 Wabash on a violation against the Blue Storm. So not the way you want things to open up here. Got to find a way to get a point. Walton's did. We go to Rupert. Pass right side, Graham. That swing is going to be over. Warriors going to throw it left side. This one got around the block. Graham in the middle. Couldn't keep it up after the first hit. And it's 5-0. Warriors to open things up. They've grabbed the first 5. They came in, as I mentioned, 16-17. Just one game under 500. That's exactly what their season's been. They've won 3 straight, come back, and they lose 2 straight. And it's just streaks like that as Abby Kessler gets a kill and finally Swick's on the board. Got it on the left side, and it's 5-0. It's raw on the board. There's the first point now. Let's see if we can settle in a little bit. Walter comes out. Johnson in. Michaela Graham have the opening serve here for Swick in set 1. Have that Region 24 tournament outlook to give you here in a moment. What it looks like at this point coming into Monday. And we'll be updating that throughout the week. Johnson swing for the left side over, and she gets her first kill, and it's 5-2. I'm going to look here real quick and see if there's any other Region 24 games tonight. I know Kakaska still has to play 4 games this week, so there's a good shot that, well, there's going to be some games played. When it got back over, Swick will set it back. Here comes Wabash from the right side. That'll be a kill for Alyssa Wilkie, their freshman center, also is an opposite, making it 6-2. They're led by their outsides, and Christina Feltz is the one that leads them. They have a lot of freshmen, pretty much a young team, especially their star players is young. Christina Feltz leads them with 309 kills and 107 sets, just averaging under 2.89. Graham going to the line to get there. Peel going to Johnson left side. Her kill is blocked. Swick couldn't keep it alive, and it's 7-2. That's what Bosch has done really good this season is blocks. They're averaging over 2 blocks per set. They've done a really good job at that. That's something Swick will need to watch out for here to open things up, and it's all led by Alani Duncan, their freshman middle. This will go to Peel, left side. Johnson, she'll punch that one over. Warriors, they throw it left side, got her on the block. Graham stepping up, able to get on a dig. Peel going back to Michaela. That one's in on the back line. It's 7-3. Michaela Graham gets her first kill of the evening. Emily Rupert will come out. Ashlyn Hughes will come in. We talked about her a little bit during the pregame. She's been starting to really get things going these last few games. 40 kills in her last 4. This one will be over near the right line. Wabash hit over on the right side. Day's there in a dig. Going to Peel. Right side. Keston swing off the block. That will land. Her second. It's Swick within. Scores 2 now within 3. It's 7-4. Another serve for Emma Day coming, who's been very, very good when it comes to the service department. This one will be over. They'll send it over to center dump, and Swick got fooled by it. Just no one there in the middle. They were not ready for that at all, and a good play by their setter, 8-4. That was Alyssa Wilkie. Another one over. Rupert on a dig. Going to Peel. Pass left side. Hughes. Big swing, and she'll continue her hot streak. It's 8-5. She puts her first one down. And her kills per set are starting to go up. It was, I think, 2.08 maybe coming in Thursday night. Now it's up to 2.4, and it's getting up there slowly. She's starting to get things going. Haley Cortina's first serve will go into the net. She came in for Kesterson 9-5 as Wabash will get the serve back. So it's just, again, just a little bit of a matter of time before she gets things going and really gets to where Swick wants her to be. So John A. Logan's at Kaskaskia tonight. Frontier is at Red Lake, so that won't matter because that's a Division II opponent. And then Shawnee is at Lincoln Trail for tonight. So those games, I was sort of think, what are we rooting for? Kaskaskia College probably if we want to find a way to catch John A. for the 3. This will be the right side. That one will be blocked on the swing by Grace Johnson. It'll be 10-5. You know, when we kind of hoping some games go our way in the region, kind of hope some, maybe a saying goes, hope some dominoes fall. 10-5. Wabash serve let the top net trickle over. This will go to Johnson, who's at the tip it over. Warriors on the right side. A little miscommunication between Buchanan and Neves, and it leads to the Swick point, 10-6. Taking advantage of that miscommunication. Addison Walton will be back to serve. Grace Johnson comes out for her first serve. They'll go to the libero in the middle. They'll throw it right side. Need a good block here. That's what you had. But we'll bash all over. They'll throw it again right side. That one goes around the block, and it went too far around. It goes out on the back line, 10-7. Swick within 3 now. Need a little bit of a run here. They've mustered 2 straight 3 times. Haven't got the 3 straight yet. Walton serve will go into the net. And it's 11-7. Just got denied by the top part of it there. 11-7. Christina Feltz, that freshman outside we keep telling you about, that one of the best players on this Wabash team, will serve, and Walton gets an unusual dig there that will not come back. 11-8, because that one was in, and Wabash hit it into the net. A little stat for you here about Wabash. They are 12-11 versus common opponents with Swick on the year. 12-11. That's 41-46 though in sets. So they're over 500 in games, but under 500 in sets. That one will go out. And Swick is now within 2-11-9. It's Emily Rupert, the sophomore libero server, and she came in back in for Ashlyn Hughes just a moment ago. Rupert, another serve coming. That one just a little bit too strong and out, and it's 12-9. And Coach Thomas will take his first, see if we can get something to go. At least Swick is close now after a little bit of a rocky start with the Bosch grabbing the first 5. It's 12-9 here at set 1, just underway on a Monday evening. Back in a moment from Swick. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Out of the Swick timeout, they'll get the point right away as M&A puts one down to the right side for her first kill. And it's 12-10 as the Blue Storm back within two. Kesterson will come back in. Cortina's out. It'll be Aubrey Peel serving it for the first time. She's the last one in the rotation to serve. Trying to get things going here in a big one tonight. Wabash just one game under 500 overall, and they're also 8-7 in region play. Michaela Graham sends it over to a free ball. Warriors will throw it right side. Got around the block. Walton's dig won't be able to be followed up, and it's 13-10. Warriors get one back on a kill from the right side. Keep talking about stats and trends. How about hitting percentage for Swick? They had a big one Thursday, hit .398 as a team. That win against East Central Missouri. And I can talk about Ashlyn Hughes. She led with 15 kills, had a .619 hitting percentage. Emily Rupert receiving that one off the serve will get aced. 14-10. That's a rare sight there. It's an ace for Alyssa Wilkie, their sophomore setter, who, by the way, I lost my stat. Sorry, is third on the team at aces with 30. So that's number 31. Swick does get a point back, 14-11. It'll be Walton out. Johnson back in. Graham serving it for the second time. Open things up serving for Swick here in this one. And that one will be out 15-11. Wabash back within 4. So hitting percentage now, when Swick hits 234 or higher as a team in a game, they're still undefeated at 11-0. Just got to hit really well. Obviously, easier said than done. But high hitting percentage translates to wins. Catherine Blake was the one serving for Wabash. Soft tip over by Amade, who's been hot the last few games. They throw it to the left side. Diving play by Grace Johnson, unable to keep it up after her first hit. And it's 16-11. Wabash back by 5, tying their largest lead of the evening. And all of a sudden, looking like maybe there is a lot more work to do than, well, it looked like just a few moments ago, getting into a 2-point game. This will go to Day in the middle. Big swing. Libero kept it up off the net. They got to get over the third touch. Got denied by the net. 16-12. Swick back within 4. Day will be back to serve. Hughes is back in with Rupert coming out. Day's serve is over on the back line. Wabash, they throw it left side. There's a swing coming. Good block by Hughes. They'll have to try it again. They'll try it from the right side. Good block again. Ashlyn Hughes had that one, and it's 16-13. Second time's the charm on that one. Now within 3. Another serve coming here for M&A. This one will be over to their libero. They'll set over to center up. Michaela's there in the middle. Go out to Aubrey. That free ball is going to be over on the left side. Easy put down by Feltz. No one there for Swick near the net. And it works out for an easy Wabash point. 17-13. It's a 4-point game. Alexis Johnson, a sophomore middle, back to serve. This one top net gets over. Graham timeout's there. Peel going left side for Johnson. Had it blocked. Out of bounds. Grace Johnson with the kill. Back within 3. Haley Cortinez will come to the service line as she checks in with Abby Kesterson checking out. This one will be over. Going all the way back right corner at the scramble for this one. They'll take a free ball. Hughes in the middle. Peel. She will go back to Ashlyn, and it's too easy, but she goes into the net and made contact. It will lead to a Wabash point, 18-14. Tough one there is really put that one down, but violation will go against Swick, 18-14. Wabash's Aniana Neves will be back to serve. She leads the team. She's a freshman center, also right side, leads the team in aces with 47 coming in, and Hughes will hit it over on the left side into the net. 19-14. It's a 5-point lead, tying Wabash's largest lead of the evening. Another serve for Wabash. This one's into the net. 19-15. Walton will check in. It'll be Johnson that comes out. Walton will serve it for the second time. So it'll be over to the libero in the middle. They'll throw it to the left side. Tip over, landed near line. Cortina's there. Peel going to Hughes. Swing. And it'll be a Swick point. 19-16 as Hughes gets her second kill of the evening. Back to 3, and I'm just hoping we can get this to 1 on a run like this. As Wabash will take a timeout. 19-16, a little work to do in set 1. We'll see if we get things going here. 3-point game late in the first set. Back in a moment here from Swick. Down by 3, Addison Walton will serve out of the Wabash timeout. They'll throw it right side, and a big swing coming by Feltz, dug out by Cortines. This will go to Walton, who will send it over a roll shot near the back line. Warriors are there. They'll throw it to the right side again. Good block by Swick. They send it back, and able to get there was Peel. Rupert near the line. It's sent back over, and it was going to be put down by Wabash's Alani Duncan, the freshman middle. 20-16. Wabash gets a huge point out of their timeout. They get the first point out of the timeout executed. And it will be Feltz back to serve for the second time. This one will be an ace, 21-16, and Wabash takes their, well, they have takes their largest lead, extends to 5. It's tied for the largest of the night. Walton, Peel, going to Hughes, looking at right back to 4. 21-17, she will come out. Day will come in for her. It'll be Emily Rupert back to serve. Her second time serving. The sophomore libero gets one over near the corner. They'll throw it left side. Tip over. Cortina sends it back, and they send it right back with Wabash with Catherine Blake, their freshman, outside. 22-17. Back down by 5. It'll be their libero. And that one will be out of bounds off of Swick. 23-17. Swick will call their last time out, down by 6, their largest deficit, and well, backs against their wall here in set 1. Need to find a good finish. 23-17. Late in set 1. This is Swick Volleyball and the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Back in a moment. Down by 6, late in set 1. Emma Day's swing gets blocked out of the timeout, and Wabash leads 24-17. It's set 1 is set point in favor of the Warriors of Wabash Valley College. They look to take the first set just like they did in the first matchup back on the 18th of September. Walton, roll shot going in the middle. The Warriors are there. They'll throw it in the middle. Tip over. Cortina's on a dig. Peel. Pass. Left side. Michaela Graham had that one blocked. Peel is there. Off the dig. Cortina's going to Walton. Roll shot is over. Their libero is there. They'll throw it right side. Good block by Swick, and it'll be a double team block with Graham and Day. 24-18, and now we need 6 straight to keep this first set alive. Cortina's will come out. Kesterson will come in. So it'll be over. Warriors, they throw it left side. Tip over. Peel diving out, gets there. Kesterson sends it back. Wabash back over. Day, Peel, left side, Graham. Soft tip over. That one is going to be coming back over on the third hit. Kesterson's hit over is going to go out, and Wabash will take the first set. 25-18, and a big start for them on the road. Coming out of 2 hours away from Mount Carmel, they come and take the first set. 25-18. Swick with work to do in set 2. We'll see if we can get off to a little bit better start. We were down 5-0 to open things up, so that's where they'd stand. We need a little bit better start and see if we can get things rolling a little quicker and get more consistent. 25-18, the final in set 1. Set 2 coming up shortly here on a Monday evening. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back here. Set 2 getting ready to begin. Wabash taking the first one by a score of 25-18. And the opening serve is by Aubrey Peel. She served that one right to left. And it'll be Abby Kesterson who gets us our first point as she puts a swing on from the right side. Her third kill. And it's Swick with the first point in set 2. A little bit of a better start as Wabash was able to grab the first 5 in set 1. Steven Stock with a glad to have you along. Need a little bit better start here in set 2. That's a good way to open things up. And that will even be a better way as Michaela Graham had a block on the left side. 2-0 in favor of Swick. There we go. Swick this year is 5-8 when they dropped the first set. Well, one of those 5 wins came against Wabash Valley. So can we continue that again here? Why not? This near the net. Battle for it. Wabash tip over. Peel. Rupert pass, left side, Graham, big swing off the block. Warriors are there. They'll throw it to the right side, and there is Walton. She'll go to Peel. She'll set Day in the middle, had that one blocked, and it will land on the Wabash side. It's 3-0. M&A picks up kill number 2. Lead, and Wabash will make a timeout, or sorry, not timeout, substitution. So it'll be over. Wabash will throw it to the back line. Sent over. Walton, Peel, left side, Graham. Another big swing! She got that one, and it's 4-0. Well, how about respond with 5 straight in a row and open up set 2 after they scored 5 straight in set 1? I like how that sounds possibly here. Another serve from Peel. This one will go in the middle. Wabash, they'll set it. Set her dump. Graham threw it backwards. Walton will go to Peel. She'll sit over a roll shot. Warriors, they'll go to the left side. Walton, that stone to the net. Day's able to get there. Wabash sends it back. Walton's back there. Kesterson Freebell just a little bit too strong. What a play by Emma Day to get there in time. And that's the effort that you've been seeing the last few weeks, just trying to make the extra play and maybe extend it one more hit or so. You never know what can happen. It was a big play by Day to do that. She sends that one over. Wabash will send it back on the left side. That one will be off the touch anyway. It'll be a Wabash kill, 4-2, as that one looked just close in the back line, but it went off the touch. Next one will be over. Walton going to Peel. Day, another big swing, and the Warriors are there. They'll throw in the middle to the right side. Rupert, down line is there. Peel going to Graham. Dug out by Wabash in the back right corner. They'll throw it left side, and a swing and a kill for Christina Feltz, who's going to do that all night. As Walton couldn't get there, landing right in front of her. It's 4-3. Service over by Wabash to the barrel. Rupert. Peel, right side. Graham needed a big swing, had it blocked. That one landed out. 5-3. Michaela gets her third. Get her going. That's what would be huge. And she's got 2 kills already in set 2. Johnson comes out. Johnson comes in. Walton comes out. It'll be Graham back to serve. Swick is 16-5 on the year when she gets 9 or more in a game. They'll throw it right side off the block. It'll land for Wabash .54. And when you can get the big four, I forgot to mention the stat earlier. When you get the big four going of Graham, Grace Johnson, Emma Day, and Abby Kesterson, when they combine for 34 or more, you're 11-2 on the season. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to do the number. Is that like an 8? That's at least 800 win percentage. Well, Bosch keeps it alive, and they send it back on a big swing by Grace Johnson. It'll be Kesterson, though, that finishes it. That's her 4th, and it's 6-4. Rupert will come out. Hughes will come in. Day back to serve. So you get them 4 going. I mean, that's huge. This in the middle. Big swing and put down. Well, Bosch makes it 6-5. That was Alani Duncan who had that one, by the way, for the Warriors. 6-5 game. Day comes out. Rupert came in. And they'll throw it right side. Kesterson's block will land for Wabash Point. We're all tied up at 6. So they've battled back really quick. A 6-2 run of their own after going down 4-0. This one will be over. Graham, that one going backwards. Rupert tracks it down. Johnson swing. Left side dug out by Wabash's libero. They'll throw it left side again. Got around the block. Johnson dig. Peel tracks it down the middle. Back to Grace, left side. Big swing. Got it, 7-6. 1 point lead. Haley Cortines comes in for Abby Kesterson. She goes back to serve for the first time in the set. That one will be over. Rupert, Peel, left side. Grace trying to go back to back. Got it off the touch, 8-6. So that's her 4th. A 2-point game. Another serve for Cortines. This one will go in the middle. Wabash, they throw it right side. Got around the block, and it went off of Cortines for a kill. 8-7. This went right off of one of her hands. 1 point game. Feltz is back to serve for Wabash. Her serve is over. Graham's able to get there. Peel going to Hughes, left side. That one will stay up off a dig. They'll throw it left side near the net. Into the net. 9-7. Swick back up by 2. Grace Johnson will come out. It'll be Addison Walton that comes in. It'll be Walton back to serve. See if we can. I'll take another 4 run if we could get it. At least get one or two here, though. I can get a little more separation than it is right now because it's barely anything. It'll be a kill. Serena Buchanan on the right side as that one landed right on the Swick side into the net. 8-9-8. 1 point game. That one will be over. Peel set to Hughes. Tip over. Warriors are there. They'll throw it left side. Tip over again. Cortines. Peel. Throw it left side. Graham. Big swing. Got it. Get her going. That's her third of the set. 10-8. Hughes will come out. Day will check in. And it will be Rupert back to serve. That one will be over. They'll throw it right side. That one is just out. That was a close one on the line. Martinez let it go, and well, it works out 11-8. Three-point game. This one will be over. Wabash, the middle, sends it over. Rupert knocks it down. Peel going to Day. Big swing, dug out. Warriors, they'll throw it left side. Got around the block. Walton dig again. Peel, tip over the middle. Kept alive. Third touch is over. Peel just sends it right back. Wabash has to scramble. They get it over. Rupert, Peel, left side. Michaela to finish it. You betcha. You betcha. 12-8. A 4-point lead. That was a huge point, and Wabash needs a timeout. Huge point. 12-8 here in set two. Swick leading by 4. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Up by 4, 12-8. That's Swick's largest lead of the evening. They haven't led here up to set 2, and it's, well, he started off on a 4-0 run. They got it back to 4 now. This will go to Day right side. She wrapped around Peel and got it 13-8. That's her third kill of the evening. It's a 5-point lead, Swick's largest. Did a little wraparound. Didn't know we're playing basketball there. Reminds me of basketball play. 13-8. Rupert, another serve. This will be over. Warriors, they'll throw it left side. That one launched out of bounds. 14-8. Swick up by 6. Continuing to add on to their lead. Continuing to grow. This one will be dug out by the Wabash libero. They send it over. Peel. Pass to Walton in the middle. They throw it left side. Graham diving out as Wabash. They'll go right side. That one off the block, and it lands in a kill for Serena Buchanan. She's had a few tonight, 14-9. Okay, Alexis Johnson, a sophomore at middle hitter to serve for Wabash. This one goes to Walton. Rupert back to Graham. Almost hot there, but a big dig by Wabash. She's trying to stay hot. See if we go to her again. Peel. This will go to Rupert. Oh, it goes back to Michaela left side. Throws it down line. The Warriors are there. They'll take a free ball over. Cortines near the line. Peel goes to Walton. Her swing is over. Wabash, they'll throw it right side. Swing. Rupert diving out near the line. Keeps it alive. Cortines will set it in the net. An unfortunate result there, 14-10. Wabash with 2 straight. Looking to continue a run here. This one will be over. Rupert going to Peel. She'll fire it left side for Graham. Soft tip over. Got it. She's got 6, and it's 15-10. Martinez will come out. Kesterson will come in. It'll be Aubrey Peel back to serve for the second time. We've made a full rotation. This will be Peel that sends it over. Wabash in the middle. He'll throw it right side. Good block by Amade. And on the third hit, he'll finally land. 16-10. Swick back by 6, and Amade just averaging just about one block per set. 103 and 112 sets. Ashlyn Hughes done a good job over 1 block per set. Left side, big swing, dug out by Walton. Wabash goes to Day. Wabash not able to get there. 17-10. Day with her 4th, and well, here we go. It kind of a little reminds me of the first meeting where Swick was able to get a huge lead at set 2, ended up winning the second set 25-15. Won by 10. Peel sends this one over. Wabash is there. They'll throw it to the left side. A swing blocked by Day again near the net. Hit up. Third touch coming. Blocked by Day. Wabash will try it left side this time. Around the block. Walton to the backs there. Day going to Rupert. She'll just punch that one over. Warriors will go to the left side. Swing, tip over coming. Rupert, Peel to Day again in the middle. 3 straight for Amade. Swick is up by 8, 18-10. Wabash's largest lead is 7 of the night so far. Swick has their largest of 8 and outplaying the Warriors at set 2, but still 7 more points to fight for. This one tipped over. Peel in the middle. Rupert, she'll throw it right side for Kesterson. Soft tip over. Wabash is there. Free ball coming. Hits the net and got over. Graham, Peel, right side. Kesterson trying to get her going. She gets going. 19-10. Her 5th. What are we at? 20 already between the 4 of Graham, Johnson, Day, and Kesterson combined. So 34 looks like an easy ballpark number to reach. Up by 9, 19-10, and Peel's had really good service rush. She had a 4-0 run to open things up here, and it's up to 10 is the lead. 20-10. Swick has doubled Wabash's points. Late in set 2, we only need 5 more, so we've got to 20. They need half of Wabash's points to win this second set. There's the math for you. This dig is sent right back over. Day tried to send it right back. Couldn't find the back left corner, just a little bit too strong, but another good run, which you did not have in the first set. So you get that here in set 2 and get some big runs. They're up by 9 now. That's what happens. Lexi Weber, their sophomore outside hitter, will be back to serve. 20-11. Swick leading here by 9. Next one will be over. Rupert on a dig. Peel, right side grab. Soft tip over. The Warriors are there. They'll throw it right side. This one gets around the block. Rupert near line is there. Peel back to grab. Big swing blocked. Walton keep it alive. And the third hit won't be able to be made as Swick unable to get to that one. 20-12. Wabash within 8. As long as Wabash run here doesn't go on for too long, I feel like we'll be fine. Rupert, Peel, Day, tip over, had it denied by the net. 20-13. 7-point game. This one will be over. Rupert couldn't keep it up after the first hit. That one hits the floor. 20-14. Six-point game. Walton goes to Peel. Day, tip over, got it. That's her 6th. 21-14. Walton will come out. Johnson comes in. It'll be Michaela Graham back to serve. This one will be over. Wabash in the middle. Tip over. No one there. Landed in the middle of everybody. 21-15. So it'll be over. Graham going to Peel. Left side shots, a big swing blocked, able to be there off the response. Day free ball over. Warriors in the middle, they'll throw it left side. Out! Need 3 more, 22-15. Ashlyn Hughes will come back in with Emily Rupert coming out. This one will be over. Warriors in the middle, send that one back right corner, too strong. Need 2 more, 23-15. Another serve by Day, and it's going to be an ace. Set point, it's set 2 in favor of the Blue Storm of Southwestern Illinois College. Emma Day with her 58th ace of the season, which, by the way, still leads the team, of course. I don't even think it's close. Last time I checked, it wasn't close. Next one is 23 with Michaela Graham from the left side. Day is there on a dig. Into the net, and that one won't be coming over, so Wabash will need 8 straight to keep this one alive. 24-16. Day comes out, Rupert back in. This one will be over, and it will be an ace as Michaela Graham couldn't handle it on the serve by the Warriors' Ayana Neves. (24-17). Graham is there. Peel. Hughes! Set 3 we come, all tied up. Ashlyn Hughes puts one down. It's set 3 coming. 25-17 the final. It's set 2. Big response, and well, what did we say at the start of the second set, or coming into the second set? You needed a good start, and what did a good start do for you? Built a cushion and ended up winning by 8. So 25-17 the final. It's set 2. Swick gets it done. We're all tied in set 3. Here we come. Back in a moment here from Swick. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back here. Set 3, all tied up at 1 in sets. Wabash took the first 25-18. Swick taking the second 25-17. Steven Stark with you. Open up the third set here with a little bit of a interesting nugget, I guess you could say. Open up the third set. As many of you may know, Bevel East, it's been my high school. Covered the boys volleyball team there the last 3 years, and they have had an incredible team. August Warner was the leading guy, averaged 5 kills per set last year, played Division I volleyball at Purdue Fort Wayne. His grandpa is one of the referees here tonight. And thought we pointed out there, Mr. Warner, one of them, and saw him before the game, spoke with him for a moment as Swick will grab the opening point in set 3 as Swick moves left to right on your left side. Michaela Graham gets that one, but I thought I'd throw that out here to start set 3. You never know who you're going to run into in these games. So far, I've ran into some people that I didn't think I'd see. People I know. We saw Caleb Day, another Beverly East boys volleyball alumni, however you want to call it. Wabash gets a point back 1-1 up in Greenville a few weeks ago, and you get to see August Warner's grandfather tonight. He's our ref tonight. Hopefully he's giving us some good calls, trying to get a little home cooking. 1-1 is our score in set 3. Thought we'd throw it out here to start the third set. And there is Grace Johnson will find the back line. It's 2-1. As Ashlyn Hughes will come back in for the libero. Emily Rupert will be M&A back to serve. Came back and took the second. All started on a 4-0 run to open things up and led by as many as 10 in the set. They got that one right back with Wabash, 2-2. I'm gonna make sure the record shows. I did tell August that as well, that his grandpa was our ref tonight. I said he better make some good calls. I don't know how good he is, but he better make some good calls. This one thrown over the left side, and make sure the good calls go Swick's way as well. Wabash gets a point back, 3-2. That was sent over on the left side. And it'll be Alexis Johnson, the sophomore middle for the Warriors, back to serve. Wabash has their first lead in the third set. They did not lead at all in set 2, and Swick did not lead at all in set 1. So maybe a tale of sets here as Grace Johnson had that one blocked on the left side, 4-2. And Swick lost the first set in set 1, back up at Wabash, 26-24. Took the second, 25-15. It was another close third set, 27-25 with Wabash taking it. So we'll see how set 3 goes here. Hughes, big swing, dug out. Warriors are there. They'll throw it to the left side. That one's tipped over. Graham, Peel, right side, Kesterson swing. Wabash is there on the day. They'll go in the middle. They'll fire right side. Got around the block, and it got down line. Beat Rupert, and it's 5-2. Swick this year is 15-2. 15-2 when they take the second set. Both losses came in 4 sets. Came to Lincoln Trailer in the Airden Vincent's University. That one will go off at Michaela Graham. She will get aced. 6-2. It's an ace for Johnson. That is her third of the season. 6-2 game. Another one coming. This one will be over. Graham going to Peel. Hughes in the middle. Off the block. Warriors chase it down. They'll fire to the left side. That one's in on the back line. It's 7-2. Wabash with 6 straight. Here in the third set, a 6-0 run after Swick opened up with a 2-1 run. This one will be over. Graham on a dig, going to Peel. She'll set Johnson left side swing off the block. Warriors in the middle. Tip over now line. That one is out. And it's 7-3 as Swick will end the 6-0 run by Wabash. Ayla Cortina's back to serve with Abby Kesterson coming out for her. Be a good time for Cortina's to get an ace. We haven't had one in a minute, feels like, in the season. Hughes just sends it right back. 2 straight. Makes it a 3-point game, 7-4. And Swick was down by 5 early in set 1 as well. So that's the spot they were just in here in set 3. Down by 3 with 2 straight. This one will be over. Wabash fire at left side. Big swing off the block near the line. The Warriors are there. They'll throw it back to the left side again. Feltz's swing is over. Graham will be Rupert tracking it down. Pass to the right side. No one there. 8-4. Wabash doubles Swick's points early on with only 12 points in set 3. So it'll be over. Rupert in the middle. Peel going to Graham. Launched it too strong. Wabash back by 5 as Swick's 2 points are raced off the board. Wabash 2 straight of their own. This one will be over. Graham got in front of it. Peel. Johnson hit the top of the net. And it'll go out of bounds 10-4. Wabash by 6. Their largest lead here is set 3. Graham on a dig, and it'll go to the Swick bench. Out of bounds, it's 11-4, and Swick is forced to burn their first time out, down by 7. That is their largest deficit of the night, and they have to find a way to get themselves out of a hole. 11-4 in set 3. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Down by 7, Swick was forced to burn their first time out. It'll be to 8 as Ray shots in around a room on the right side near the net. 12-4 game. And it's an 8-point game. Bosch will have Ayana Neves back to serve into the net. So Swick with an opportunity here to get a run going, 12-5. Addison Walton will come back in. Grace Johnson out and see if we can get a run here from her at the service line. Walton service over in the middle. Wabash, they'll throw it in the middle. Hit over. Rupert takes that one out. Cortines going to Walton. Roll shot over the middle. Wabash in the middle. They'll set. Right side. Swing went off of Graham. 13-5. Wabash back up by 8. Christina Feltz will be back to serve. Her serves into the net, 13-6. The Emma Day that will come in for Ashley Hughes with Emily Rupert back to serve. Rupert's serve goes to their libero. They'll throw it right side. Blocked by Swick. Wabash will try it again. They'll try from the opposite side in the left into the net. 13-7. That was a 6-point game. This one will be over. Dug out by the libero. They'll throw it to the right side. Good block again by Swick. It'll go behind everybody of Wabash. 13-8. It's a 5-point game once again. And now it's trying to see maybe we can continue chipping away. This one's going to be over. Wabash in the middle. Blocked by Day on the swing by Duncan. They tried again. Day was all over it there. Wabash will try it again left side. Got around Day and it went off of Graham backwards. 14-8. Still chipped away there. Got it from 8-6. I mean, what are we looking at? 15-10, and then it would be 16-12, 17-14, 18-16, 19-18 to be tied up at, I think, 24, whatever math would be, right? If we continue that trend, as that will help Michaela Graham get a call. I'll keep going 2 for, was it 3 for 1, I guess would be the saying. Cortez will come out. Gesterson will come in. It'll be Aubrey Peel back to serve. Down by 5. Let's see if we can get it to 4. Peel serve will go in the middle. Dug out by the libero. They'll throw it right side. Tip over coming. Walton back right corner. Couldn't get there. Great play by Wabash. No one back there for Swick. 15-9, a 6-point game. So Wilkie, their sophomore setter, will serve. Dug out by Walton. Peel going to Graham. Her swing. Well in on the Wabash side. Michaela has 9 kills. Her ballpark number's been reached. When she gets 9 kills or more, Swick is 16-5 on the air. Walton came out. Johnson back in. It'll be Graham back to serve. This one going all the way back near the back line. Free ball coming from the middle. Need a good play here. Day, Peel, back to Day, and you got it. You got it. 15-11, you're within 4. Well, got to keep doing that. Just keep chipping away. You don't need all 4 back now, so that would be great, but keep chipping at as that one goes in the net on Michaela's serve. 16-11. Service there puts Wabash back up by 5. This will be Alexi Weber, a sophomore outside servant for Wabash. Grace Johnson left side with the kill. Her 6th. 16-12. Rupert will come out. Hughes is in. Day back to serve. Her serve will go to the libero. They'll fire to the middle. Throw it to the left side. Graham there on a dig. Peel, right side. Day from the back row, and that one won't get over. 17-12. She'll come out. Rupert back in. So back down by 5. Not gaining any points here these last few moments. Alexis Johnson will serve this one. Graham, Peel, going to Rupert. This one in the middle. Wabash, dunking it. Blocked by Hughes. 17-13, a 4-point game. Cortinas will come out. Kesterson in, and it'll be Cortinas back to serve. And this one will be over. Bosch will go to the right side. Send this one over off of Graham, off the dig backwards. 18-13. Back by 5 is the Warrior lead. Bosch's Ion and Eves will be back to serve. Graham going to Peel, right side. Johnson swing. Kept alive. What a play by Wabash. They got over the 3rd touch. Hughes, right side. Block. Ortiz keep it alive. Hughes gets there. Graham, roll shot over. Wabash knocking it down the right line. They'll go in near the right side. That one's going to be over. Graham, dive it out. Peel, center dump in the middle. Libero there. Warriors back in the middle. Faked it, was Duncan. No one followed it up. No one followed it up. 18-14, back by 4. Gotta get a point here, man. Find a way. Addison Walton's in a serve. She came in for Grace Johnson. Gotta get a point here. This one will be over. Wabash will go in the middle. They'll fire it left side. Swing is over. Rupert going to Peel. Left side, Graham. Big swing block. Rupert's there coming up. Peel, Hughes. Tip over the middle. Huge point. 18-15. Now, how crucial is this 3rd set? Obviously, you would like to go up 2-1, not go down 2-1. But Swick this season's 13-2 when they find a way to take the 3rd set. When they don't, they're 6-10. So kind of a huge one here if you can get this one going here at the end part of the 3rd set. Only down by 3. They were down by as many as 8. They've chipped at it. Right side block. Laid on the Swick side. 19-15. But still a huge point to get. Now down by 4. Still time, but going to need a really impressive run. You got to go find a way to go +4 to get to 24. Christina Feltz will serve this one. Walton going to Peel. She'll set Hughes. Got it. Number 7 of the night for Ashland. She'll come out. Day is in. It'll be Emily Rupert back to serve. So it'll be Rupert serves this one. Wabash is there. They'll go in the middle. Center dump. Swick wasn't ready for it. That's the second time tonight Wabash just did the center dump in the middle, and Swick's been fooled both times. 20-16 will be the Warriors libero and Sophie Spanier to serve this one. Left-handed serve. Walton there on the dig. Peel. Left side Graham. Big swing. Got it back. Michaela's in her double figures. It kills with 10. Kesterson back in. That is Cortina's out. Peel back to serve. This one will be over. Wabash will go into the middle. They'll fire it left side. Need a good block. Got around it. Walton diving out there. It's going to go off the net. And Michaela got it, but it went underneath the net. 21-17. So it'll be a serve by Wabash's Lissa Wilkie. Swick able to get it over, and it just lands right in the middle. You take it, 21-18. Michaela Graham back to serve. Johnson will come in, Walton out. Served by Michaela's over in the back right corner. Wabash has to scramble for it from the right side. Over. Graham on a dig. Peel. Left side Johnson swing. Back right corner. Got it. Within 2, 21-19. Okay, so another huge point. You're continuing to chip at it. Just find a way to gain points. 21-19. It's an ace for Michaela Graham. Swick is within 1. 21-20. Timeout Wabash. Within 1, late in set 3, they were down by as many as 8. We'll look to tie it out of the timeout. We'll take a breather. Back in a moment here. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Swick looking to tie it after being down by as many as 8 here in set 3, 21-20. Steven Stockman, glad to have you along on a Wednesday. Monday. Start of the week, man. Sorry, it's a Monday, unfortunately. To the right side, blocked off of Swick out of bounds, and Wabash out of their timeout executes, grabbing the first point, 22-20. Warriors will have the serve. Micaiah Porter, a sophomore outside, will serve this one. Got to get a point right back here. Battled back and went from 3-1 with 3 straight, or 4-1 actually. Kesterson tip over, got it. Back within 1, 22-21. Hughes will come in, Rupert's out. No libero with him at A serving. Day serve is over. It'd be a good side for one of those aces, I tell you. This will go to the left side. Big dig by Day near the net. Wabash sends it back, went off of Peel, and it will land 23-21. Wabash with a point back. They're up by 2 now. Swick will take a timeout. We'll take our last of the set. 23-21, late in set 3. Big finish coming. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment. 23-21. Wabash up by 2. They'll have the serve out of the Swick timeout. Alexis Johnson, a sophomore middle, will serve for the Warriors. This will go to Graham. Peel to Hughes in the middle. Got it. Her name's called on once again, and it's Ashlyn Hughes answering again. 23-22, back down by 1. Haley Cortinez will look to tie it from the service line. She came in for Abby Kesterson. Big serve coming here. And it's over. Wabash from the back row. They'll fire it. Left side, swing. Rupert there to dig. Peel. Center dump in the middle. Barrows there for the Warriors. They send it back. Blocked by Hughes. She's got 2 straight. We're tied at 23. We are tied at 23. Swick was down by 8. They were down by 8 in this third set, and they have just battled. Cortina's serve goes into the net, and Wabash is into the driver's seat. 24-23. Set 3, set point in favor of the Warriors of Wabash Valley College. Abby Deal, a freshman middle, looking to put the finishing touch on the third set for the Warriors. Rupert, Peel, Hughes, 3 straight. Tied at 24.26. Here we come. Walton will come in. Johnson out. Just a huge point by Ashlyn Hughes. She's got 3 straight now. Ashlyn Hughes will serve this one. This one's going to be over Wabash. They'll fire right side. Round the block. Went off of Walton. Hits the floor. Set 3. Set point once again in favor of Wabash Valley. Their freshman outside who leads them in kills. Christina Feltz will serve this one. Down line. Walton, Peel, Hughes! Fired it just a little bit too strong and out. Try to go 4 for 4. And Swick's come back down by 8. Will fall just a little bit short. It's set 3 falling. 26-24. It's a lot of similarities from the first meeting between these two. It was Wabash that took the third set in the first meeting, 27-25, after Swick had a big set 2, 25-15. Well, what did Swick have tonight? A big set 2, 25-17, and a close one here in set 3. Let's see if Swick can battle back. We still got I think we still got some fight left, and especially being down by as many 8, we make that one as close as it was in set 4. But or set 3. But it starts with a good start. Starts with a quick start. We need that here in set 4. It's coming up in a moment. Back in a moment here from Swick. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Back in a moment for you. Set 4 coming here. Wabash lead it 2-1. Steven Stock, glad to have you along on a Monday. Swick is back on your right side. They will attack right to left here. Out there to start here for Swick in set 4 will be Michaela Graham, Addison Walton, Abby Kesterson, Emma Day, and then back to serve will be Aubrey Peel. Your libero is Emily Rupert. Peel back to serve, looking to see if we can use a little momentum. And I think that's something you grab out of a tough set 3 loss like that, where you lose just barely, losing 26-24. We got a lot of momentum at the end of that part of that set. You were down by 8 midway through, and you kept chipping at it. But Wabash grabs the first point in set 4. And they lead 1-0. So, talked about a stat midway through set 3. Was Swick is 13-2 in the year when they take the third set. When they lose the third set, they're 6-10. So take that here a reference for you. And we talked about the first set. They're 5-8 when they drop the first one. That's not going to get over. And Swick tie stays up at 1 apiece. Addison Walton will come out. Ray Schatz will come in for it. It'll be Michaela Graham back to serve. Graham's serve will be over. Wabash, they'll throw it left side. Feltz, big swing, fired it too strong, but it went off the touch. And Wabash makes it 2-1. Wabash coming in tonight. 1 game under 500, 16-17, and that one will go in that 2-2. They're looking for their first 500 season, which is going to be a tough finish here, pretty much right on the border there. Looking for their first 500 season since 2021. That year they went 15-8. Lost in the first round of the Region 424 tournament. That's it, and that Swick takes their first lead 3-2 as it was Rupert that came out. Hughes is in. That was also the last time they beat Swick. Took them down on the 12th of October in a 4-set win at Wabash. Swick has won the last 5 since then. That one will be out on the back line, and how about 3 straight by the Blue Storm to go up 4-2. And it was Wabash that went up by 8 early in set 3. Obviously, we're only up by 2 right now, but get some good trends here maybe. Come on. Need a good run from the right side. This one will be over. Day going to Peel. She'll set Kesterson right side. Tip over, dug out by Spaniard Libero. That one's blocked. They'll try it again. Going backwards, coming from the middle. Tip over. Graham, Peel, set. Johnson left side swing. And that will be a Swick point on a violation by Wabash, 5-2. So 4 straight now. So there you go. This one will be over by Day. Wabash on the right line. They'll go in the middle. Fire it left side. That one's launched out of bounds. 5 straight. They've kind of had a little, I think 3 errors so far on this 5 straight by Swick. But when they give them to you, you got to take them. This one will be over in the middle. They send it over to center dump. Graham diving out's there. Peel. Johnson got it. Grace with her 9th kill. Swick with 6 straight, 7-2. Well, here we go. Here you go. It was Wabash that went on a run early in set 3. That forced a Swick timeout early. We're seeing the same thing here. Possibly. We need a few more to force the timeout. That one's fired out of bounds. Well, they call one 8-2. No timeout yet. They won't take it yet. 7 straight. 8-2 is their score. This one will be coming from Day. Another serve by her is over. Wabash in the middle had it blocked. And Swick went over the net with contact. That's a violation 8-3. That is a 7-point run, and that is a huge run to have. Open up a set. It feels like the opening part of these sets so far have dictated how the rest of the sets went. Rupert comes back into his day that came out. This serve is over by Wabash's Leon Eves. Kesterson just punches that over on the right side. Warriors, they'll throw it back right side again. Blocked. Wabash back over in the first touch. Kesterson, Peel, Hughes in the middle. Ashland gets another 9-3. She was huge down the stretch late in the third set, and she's been just going here. these last 4 games. 40 kills in her last 4 with a hit percentage of .414. It's the kills, but it's also the hit percentage. Cortines, who came in for Kesterson, she will serve that one in the net. 9-4. Five-point game. It'll be Christina Feltz serving this one for Wabash. Rupert, Peel going to Graham, fires that one over. The Warriors are there. They'll throw this to the right side again. It got blocked by the net, or I guess, is that not? I guess maybe Swick made contact there on the block, but Peel will send it over to Swing as we play on. Wabash will go left side. Rupert knocks that one down. Graham goes to Johnson left side. That one off the touch going backwards. Warriors will go right side again. Blocked. Peel. Hughes fires that one in the middle. Warriors, they'll go left side trying to respond. Rupert, big dig near the net. Wabash sends it back. Rupert wasn't ready for it. She was still getting up from her dig, and it's 9-5. So Wabash fights that one out, a hard-fought point, and it goes to the Warriors. 9-5. Graham. Peel will go right side with Johnson swing. Got it off the touch. Warriors in the middle. Found a spot in the back line. 9-6 as Graham couldn't get there. Or served by Feltz. Rupert going to Hughes. We'll go back to Emily to send her in a roll shot. Wabash will go left side. Graham is there. Peel, left side. Johnson, big swing. Got it. 10-6. Wick up by 4. Johnson will come out. Walton will come in for her. It will be Walton back to serve. Her service over in the middle. Swing over, got it. 10-7. Back to 3. So it'll be over. Walton going to Peel. Graham left side swing, got it. Michaela gets it right back. Needed that one. 11-7. Hughes comes out. Day is back in. Rupert back to serve. That's 7, 4-point lead. Rupert's service over. Wabash will fire it right side. Big block. Back over. Day just sends it right back. Pretty easy. Threw it right up for her. 12-7, a 5-point game. Wabash will take their first. 12-7, Swick up by 5. Let's see if we can keep holding on that lead, keep pressing, pulling through, see if we can get a 5th set going, but still a long way. Not even halfway there here in set 4. 12-7 is your score. Back in a moment here during the timeout. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Twelve 7. Swick is up by 5 after the Warriors' first sub out here in set 4. They'll throw it left side. Big swing. Wabash responds. Micaiah Porter gets the first point out of their timeout and one they needed. They execute right away, and it's 12-8. Alyssa Wilkie, their sophomore setter, will serve. This one will be over. Rupert Stick going to the right. Peel, pass to Day. Too strong and out. Wabash with 2 straight, 12-9. This one will be over. Graham, big swing. Oh, man. A big one for Michaela Graham, and it's 13-9. She's been putting them down. That's her 12th, a 4-point lead. Martinez will come out. Kesterson back in. Aubrey Peel started off the 4th set serving. Will serve here for the 2nd time. This one will be over. Wabash in the middle had it blocked. They'll throw it right side. Fired out in the back right corner. 14-9. Swick up by 5. Over halfway. This will be Peel back to serve. This one will be over. Bosch in the middle. Pass, got it. The Warriors with Alexis Johnson, their sophomore middle, gets one back, and it's 14-10. The Alexi Weber back to serve. This one will be over. Kesterson on the left side goes to Peel. This to the right side of Graham. And she gets another off the touch. 15-10. That's Michaela's 13th at least on the night. You already know I'm off by probably 1 or 2 at the very least. Walton will come out. Johnson's in. It'll be Graham back to serve. I tell you, some of those sometimes we mess it up. Left side swing. Graham is there. It goes backwards. And a point for Wabash. It's 15-11. Alexis Johnson, their sophomore middle, will serve this one. This is over. Graham. Peel in the middle. She'll pass to Johnson left side. That one's fired over. Wabash to the net center. Dump. Got it. Landed right in front of Day. And Kesterson right in front of the net. 15-12. Three-point lead. This one's over on a serve by Alexis Johnson. That's tipped over. And Swick gets it back, 16-12. Abby Kesterson had that kill. It'll be Rupert that comes out. Hughes back in. And Benet back to serve. Has 1 ace on the night. Got her season count to 58. Leading the team. Getting close for chasing 60. Johnson left side had it blocked. We'll try it again. Peel. This will go to Johnson again. Near the left line. Wabash is there. They will fire it this time left side. Graham dig near the net. Had it blocked. Peel going to Johnson. That one's going to be over. Warriors will throw it left side. Got around the block. Day couldn't handle it as Christina Feltz got the kill. 16-13. One thing we're just seeing tonight, though, is just the back and forth play between these two, just battling. Just battling. Day came out. It was Rupert that came back in. This one will be served over. Rupert knocks it down the back line on the serve by Neves. They tip that one over. Bosch in the middle. They fire it left side. Got around the block, and it's in for a kill. Christina Feltz had that one. 16-14. It's only a 2-point game, and Swick's forced to take a timeout while Bosch starting to get back into it. Well, I mean, they were always into it, but they're starting to make this one very, very close, trying to take the lead back. Only down by 2 here in set 4. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. This one is over out of the Swick timeout, leading by 2, trying to hold on to this lead. Had to burn a timeout. Wabash had the serve out of the timeout. Peel going right side. Kesterson off the block. Warriors are there. They'll throw it back to the left side. Big block by Hughes, and it hits the floor. Swick gets the point, 17-14. 3-point lead. This will be Abby Kesterson that's going to come in and serve. Her first time serving ice is usually Haley Cortinez' spot, but it'll be Abby that gets the opportunity to serve, and it's fired out. So she gets the point. He'll get Swick a point. 18-14, first time serving. I'm looking at the stats here. She's only had 3 errors compared to 0 aces. That doesn't tell me how many times she served, but not many times if those are the stats for you. Near the middle, Wabash got denied by the net, and it will be a Swick point, 19-14. Swick back up by 5. Ezerson will serve this one. It'll be over. Wabash in the middle. They'll fire it left side near the net. Got denied by the net. Ran out of room. Was Serena Buchanan of the Warriors. It Swick's up by 6, their largest lead here is set 4. Gotta keep the foot down to the gas pedal. Another serve by Abby Kessler. I mean, this is a huge change, and well, it's paying off. As I say that, Wabash will get one back on a swing from the right side, but it got you points. As Cortinez will now come in for Kessler, unless I was one ahead. Or I guess, or maybe that's the substitution to make up for it, I guess. 20-15. Serve by Feltz is over. Rupert, this will go to Graham. Right side, Johnson swing, had a block. Rupert keeps it alive. Hughes, this will go to Johnson on the third hit, it's over. Warriors going from the right side, middle back to the right, over, got it. Big kill from Buchanan, who wasn't denied this time. The freshman right side hitter makes it 20-16. It's only a 4-point game. It was 2. Swick with a 4-0 run, got it to 6. Now Wabash a 2-0 run. Graham, big dig, Peel, right side. Johnson got it. 21-16. Addison Walton will come in for Grace Johnson. She's up to 11 kills now in the night. But she gets 6 or more. Swick is 18-8. When her and Graham combined for 22 or more, they're 13-4 on the season. Walton's serve is over. Wabash, they'll throw it left side. Near the net, launched it over. Walton, Peel, left side. Graham had that one blocked. Big block in the middle. It was their freshman middle once again. Alani Duncan had that one. 21-17. Be the libero, Sophie Spanier, left-handed serve. She gets that one over. Peel. Hughes got it. 22-17. The day that comes in for her, and it'll be Rupert back to serve. Rupert's service over. Wabash in the middle. They'll throw it left side. Got around the block. Walton was there, though. Graham going to Peel. She'll have to tip that one over. Warriors, they'll throw it left side. Got around the block. And out, though, as Rupert went for it. It went out, though. 23-17. Didn't make contact with the ball at all. And it's only 2 points away from taking the 4th set and making a comeback, forcing a set 5. And where do I know this story from against Wabash? They get one right back. Buchanan gets another, 23-18. First meeting, Swick had to come back down 2-1 in sets and take that 5th set, and here we go. Take the 4th set and take the 5th. Alyssa Wilkie will serve this one. Walton's dig. Peel, pass right side. Day at a little bit of an awkward angle there. Still got it over. They fire it left side. That one's out on the swing by Porter. It's set point here. It's set 4 in favor of the Blue Storm of Southwestern College, and Aubrey Peel from the service line, the sophomore, looking to put the finishing touch and say, hey, let's go set 5 and make a comeback once again against these Warriors. They'll throw it left side, got around the block. Rupert Day, she'll set Graham left side. That one will be over. Warriors left side again. Tipped over. Walton tracking it down. Rupert Graham left side. Warriors dare the dig. They'll go to the right side again. Launch this one over. It's deflected in the middle, and Wabash will keep it alive. 24-19. They'll need 5 straight to keep it alive on this service run. Kaya Porter back to serve. The sophomore outside. By the way, she has 16 errors from the service line of the season. Oh, get one there. I tried. Day, big swing. Warriors are there. They'll throw it to the left side. This will go to Walton. Peel. Day, tip over. Warriors are all over it. They'll throw to the left side. Walton down line, got beat left corner. 24-20. 4-point game. Be another one coming from Porter. Serve is over. Rupert in the middle. Peel. Left side. Kesterson swing. Had it blocked. Rupert stepping up there. Going to be to Peel. Now to Walton, who has to just send it over kind of on a punch. They'll throw it left side. Got beat. Felt's big swing. Puts it down. They only need 3 more. 24-21. Swick still controls their destiny, their fate here, though, but they have to put up a block or something, find a way to end it here, though. They got just get a point. That's all you need. It's easier said than done. It won't come there. Graham swing goes into the bottom part of the net. 24-22, and Swick's forced to take a timeout. Wabash needs 2 more to keep it alive. They're almost there. We'll take our last time out of the set. Back in a moment. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. (24-22) out of the Swick timeout. Maybe a little timeout, Doctor. As Day will send it over. Wabash able to keep it alive. They send it back over. Day, Peel, set Graham. Set 5. Here we come. Michaela Graham puts an exclamation mark on set 4. And just like the first meet on the 18th of September, Swick battles back. And we got a 5th set coming your way, folks. Michaela Graham's 14th of the night, and we got it here in just a moment. A huge finish, the 4th set. Wabash with a little momentum there late. Made things too close for comfort, but we got a 5th set coming. Let's see if we can do it once again against the Warriors. Set 5 coming. We'll take a quick timeout and have it for you. This is Swick Women's Volleyball here on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. Here in the fifth set, we're getting ready to begin as Swick came back and took the fourth win in 25-22. Swick will be on your right side here to start the fifth set. It'll be Wabash that has the opening serve of this fifth set. Steven Stock here with you. Glad to have you along. And here we go. It came from Alyssa Wilkie. Kesterson, Swick left side had it blocked. Rupert in the middle. Peel. Day. Got it. Swick on the board first. 1-0 in this fifth set, and it is to 15. Win by 2 for, reminder for the ones that may forget or not know, it is to 15. Win by 2. Graham will have the serve. This one will be over. As it was Johnson that came in for Walton on that substitution. This one's going to be over. Dug out by Rupert. Stays up in the air for a moment. Then Peel going to Johnson. Got it. 2-0. Grace Johnson at number 12. In the kills department tonight, it's 2-0. Another serve by Graham. This is over by Wabash. They'll throw it to the middle. That one will go off of Graham and backwards. They respond quickly. Grabbing a point, it's 2-1. Serve over by Wabash. Graham, Peel, Kesterson got it on a little tip over, and it's 3-1. Kesterson with their 7th kill of the evening. Rupert comes out. It is Hughes that came in for her. Day back to serve. This will be into the net, 4-1. 4-1. Hot start here in this fifth set. That's exactly where you want to be after Wabash. A little bit of momentum late in that fourth set as well. Extended that one for a little longer than Swick wanted to. That's thrown into the net by Feltz. It's 5-1. Swick is 1/3 of the way home in the fifth set. Another one coming here for Day. This one will be over. Wabash on the left side. They'll send over a free ball from the libero and Spanier. This will be Graham in the middle. Peel, left side. Johnson, dug out by Spanier on her swing. Comes right over the net. Hughes, Peel, Kesterson deflected. Warriors are there off the touch. They'll go to the right side. Got around the block, went off of Graham, and it's 5-2. Three-point game. Day comes out. Rupert back in. Alexis Johnson, the one serving for the Warriors. It'll be Hughes that sends it over on a swing. Bosch throws it back left side. Graham, nice dig. Going to be Hughes right in front of the net. Pass to Johnson left side. Her swing is over. Warriors go to Feltz. Back to the left side again. Graham is there. Peel, Hughes, tip over. Dug out. Wabash again, left side. Got around the block. Graham, Peel. Kesterson right side. Tip over. Pretty soft, but it'll work. 6-2. That's her 8th, and I'm not even going to try and do the math on this as Abby Kesterson back to serve. It's way over 34 between Graham, Johnson, Day, and Kesterson. When you do that, by the way, you're 11-2. This will go to the right side. Got around the block, and that one in on the back line. So Wabash gets a point back. It's 6-3. It'll be Haley Cortines that comes in for Abby Kesterson. This one will be over on the serve by Anna Neves. This will go to the right side with Johnson. That one's in on the sideline. That's her 13th kill, and it's 7-3. Get one right back. She comes out. Walton's in. It'll be Walton back to serve here. This will be over in the middle. Dug out by Spanier. They go in the middle. Tip over. Rupert there. Going to be Peel. Left side, Graham. Another big swing. Dug out. Hughes just put it down on the response. 8-3. And we will switch sides here as we're midway through set 5. But Swick taking the upper hand, 8-3. So while we get the chance to take a breather here, I want to tell you this. Swick this season is 4-2 in the fifth set. They have won 4 straight in the fifth set. And don't quote me on this, but the first win of that 4 straight here in the fifth set came against Wabash back on that 18th of September comeback, I believe. Do not quote me, please. That one will be tipped over, and Wabash gets a point back as 8-4. So Swick is now on your left side. They attack left to right for the remainder of this one. This will be Christina Feltz who will serve this one. That one is going to be in for an ace. 8-5. Three-point lead. Another one is over. Walt on a dig. Peel right side. Pass to Hughes. Tip over. Warriors are there. They'll go in the middle. Back to the left side. That one unable to get over. It's 9-5. Emma Day will come back in. She comes in for Hughes. It'll be Rupert back to serve. Rupert's first serve of set 5 is over. Wabash, they'll throw it right side. Good block going backwards. It lands. 10-5. Swick has doubled Wabash's points. Up by 5. They need 5, and the Warriors need a timeout. Hopefully it'll be our last timeout of the night. Back in a moment. Says Swick Owens Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. (10-5) your score here in the fifth set. Swick needed 5 more. The first meeting between these two went to a fifth set that was 15-10 in favor of Swick, as Wabash will get a point right out of the timeout. Border puts that one down the left side, 10-6. So we're technically on pace to get there if we go 5-5. But a lot of similarities in the 2 matchups this season. Going back to the last one. Day, wrap around, got it. 11-6, a 5-point game. Cortez will come out. Kesterson back in. Day has 11. I mean, there is 4 different players, all double figures. Day, Hughes, Graham, and Johnson. Peel will serve this one. Only needing 4 more. Wabash in the middle. They'll throw it right side. Big swing down line and got it. A kill for Buchanan. 11-7. I'll take the 5-5 run, Go from 10-5 to 15-10. I think we'd be fine with that. I mean, you win by 5. You win the set. That's obviously what you're trying to get. You never know. So Wilkie, the sophomore setter, will serve. Her serve is over. Rupert, Peel, pass, set left side, catches at it, blocked. Day keeps it alive off the block. They'll send it over to free ball. Wabash going right side. Off the block, landed in the middle. And Wabash just went 3-1 since the timeout. 3-1 run. Gets it to 3. 11-8. Wilkie will serve this one. Her serve is over. Rupert going to Peel. Pass right side, Graham. Big swing. Got it off the touch. Yes. Yes. And it's 12-8. Johnson will come in. Walton will come out. Now, I don't know if that was really off the touch. I wasn't paying attention to that. But I obviously agree with the call. But if you tuned in and started set 3, I told you who one of the refs were. It's one of my guys from Bevel East, his grandpa and August Warner. His grandpa's the ref, and I said he better make some good calls tonight. That one might have helped us out there. That one will be denied by the net, 13-8. We can think impossibly. Only need two more. A little home cooking. Graham will go back to serve. Two more is all you need. Michaela Graham has this one. Top of that, got over the line drive. Warriors in the middle. Big one. Graham, big dig. They keep it alive. Day over on a free ball. Warriors left side swing coming. Rupert's all over it. Peel back to Graham in the back row. Warriors there. They hit that one up. They'll go to the left side. Tip over. Johnson dove out for it. Peel. Kesterson over on a tip over. Warriors keep it alive. Left side swing. Peel is there. Up in the air. Rupert pass. Left side. Johnson. Got it! What a huge point. 14-8. Game point. Game point here in favor of Southwestern Illinois College. That's Grace Johnson's 14th kill at least. Graham looking to finish it now. This service over. Warriors in the middle. Tip over. Rupert going to Peel. Day sent over. Warriors going backwards. They're there. This will go to the left side. Tipped over. Peel near line. Rupert goes left side. Johnson to finish it. No, Warriors are there. They'll go to the left side. That one's too strong. Out. And your Swick Blue Storm get a huge win. Down 2-1. Go into the fourth set. Take the last two sets. It's a 5-set comeback for win number 20 on the season. 20-12 on the year. Wabash falls to 16-18. A huge win. They sweep the regular season series against the Warriors. And 2 5-set comebacks for Swick against Wabash. More in a moment. Post-game festivities next. This is Swick Women's Volleyball on the Swick Athletics YouTube channel. And Swick with a huge 5-set comeback here, able to take the last 2 sets, win the 4th one by 3. They take the last one 15-8. Big win over Wabash Valley to get to win number 20, 20-12 now in the year. They're joined by our post-game guest, the player of the game, Ashlyn Hughes. Thanks for taking time to join me.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, that was a huge one. I mean,
yeah.
You guys able to come back and get that one done. That's
yeah.
a big-time win.
Yeah. I think we were talking about practice and everything, and we played them. Last time we played them in 5. We took them to 5. And I think since the last time we played them, we've grown so much as a team. So we were like, oh, we're going to win, oh, we're going to win. I didn't think we knew how hard. We kind of underestimated them a little bit, and, we realized that in the first set. And then we just played like us for the rest. There were a lot of ups and downs, some inconsistency, but we pulled it off in the end.
Yeah. And you talk about how hard they were. That speaks to the competition this region is, what you guys are going to get over the next 2 games and over into the playoffs. I mean, any given night, any given team has a shot to win.
Yeah, no. If you look at who's won and who's lost in our region, it is so inconsistent. It is crazy. It's like John A. and Kaskaskia beat Vincennes, but Vincennes beats us in 3. And we've beat both John A. and Kaskaskia. So it's insane who wins and who loses in this region.
Yeah. For you guys, so when you guys went down in the 3rd set, you're able to take the second 25-17 after a little bit slow start in set 1. You go into the 3rd, and they had you guys early in set 3. They go up by as many as 8. But you guys come back. I know it's a tough 3rd set loss, but the way you guys responded in set 3, did it feel like going to set 4 you guys kind of had them right where you want them?
I think the end of set 3, it was close. So I think we really wanted to pull it off. And then I think set 4, we were down a little bit. But eventually, as we kept going and going, we pulled it off. And we knew, and we were like, we've beaten them to 15 almost every set. We're going to beat them in 5. We didn't. There wasn't a doubt at all that we were going to lose that game.
Yes. I mean, and I think one of the things I was talking with Coach before the game is how you guys are able to play at the end of losses, really. And I think at the end of the 3rd set, it really got you guys riled up and ready to go. Because the 4th set, you guys come out fired, able to win by 3, and then just carry that momentum into set 5 where you win by 7.
Yeah. I think we don't doubt ourselves. We have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and we know we're a very good team, and we have such good team chemistry, and we have an amazing coach leading us that we don't doubt ourselves. Even if we lose, we take it as a lesson every time. We take it in a way, how do we fix this from the loss? There's never a doubt. We have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and I think we're a very good team.
Talk about you real quick as well at kind of an individual level. Coming back, it's I think about three weeks now since your first game back. I know how are things progressing? It's starting to look like you're almost 100%, if not 100%.
So I think in the beginning I struggled a little bit, and me and Aubrey have talked about this. We struggled with our connection a little bit, and I hadn't played in 2 years because last year I tore my meniscus. So it's been a struggle for me a little bit. But I think as it goes more and more, I just get back into the groove. I've been playing volleyball basically my whole life. So it's very easy for me to slip back into things, and I think me and Aubrey's connection has built a lot. Tonight it wasn't the best, and we talked about that on the court. But, we're going to go to practice tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. We're going to fix it like we do every time.
Stats-wise, you've had, going in tonight, 40 kills in the last 4 games, which is 10 per game average. Just about 3.08%, and then the hit percentage is a huge one, 414. It just feels like last few games, I mean, you're right there and starting to get right where you want to be. I mean, it's been really good.
See, you look at the stats, and you're like, oh, yeah, she's doing good. But me in my head, I'm like, I know I can do better. But that's just how athletes are. We're always pushing ourselves. But, yeah, I think we've been doing pretty good. I don't like to brag on myself.
Yeah, I understand. It's a little bit of a difficult question. So we'll go back to the team to finish it off. How do you guys keep this going? So there's still 2 games left. The goal is to go 2-0. But how do you keep going past that? Because next week, no matter who you're playing, we just talked about it a few questions ago, it's going to be tough competition at the end of the night. How do you keep this going? How do you keep winning and hopefully keep the season extended past the next few weeks?
I think it goes back to having confidence in ourselves. We had a lot of confidence in that 5th set, and we've already beat Ren Lake and Kaskaskia. Ren Lake we went to 5 with, and then Kaskaskia we went to 4 with. I think as long as we have confidence in ourselves and we know we're a good team and we play like us, like we should be playing the whole time, I think it'll be great. That's just who we are as a team, and we have a lot of confidence, and we need to use it.
Ashlyn, thanks always for taking time. Congrats to Let's keep it up here.
Thank you, Stephen.
Games. Ashlyn Hughes is our player of the game. Guys, I was going to either get her or Michaela Graham, but I was going to wait for Michaela to Thursday because Thursday is the sophomore night, and I wanted to kind of wait until then, which would make a little more sense just in case, we get her up here Thursday back-to-back games, or back-to-back, 2 games in 3 days. Didn't really want to do that, so I wanted to wait, get Michaela Graham up here Thursday, as long as we win, and obviously get a few other players as well. But anyway, so a good win tonight, 5 sets, and Swick is now 5-2 in the 5th set, 5 straight wins in the 5th set now. You're 0-2 coming in before this after now 5 straight 5th set wins. There's that for you. You're now 16-2 when you take the second set. You're 6-8 when you lose the first set. 2 of those wins came against Wabash Valley. There's so many similarities between the first matchup and tonight's matchup. Individual stats continue. The trends continue. I mean, the big one now is when Michaela Graham, great shots at M&A, Abby Kessler, who's your top 4 in kills, combined for 34 or more. That's what they've done. They're 12-2 now on the season when just them 4 combined for 34 or more. And it's obviously there's more individual stats as well in there as well and everything. But it's just been huge when them 4 and everyone else is clicking. You saw that at times tonight. Obviously, we'd like to win tonight with the goal in 3 or 4, but just winning a tough one against a very tough opponent in 5 sets is how you do it. It's a win. That's a good quality win, and another win that builds confidence, that builds character, that keeps getting you to the next step. And again, I keep talking about it. I think it's just so crucial to go into the playoffs taking the right step forward, going forwards and not backwards. That is what you have to do as a team, and that's what Swick does tonight, continuing that. That's 2 straight wins, start a streak now again, and a big one Wednesday at Rend Lake. Will be on the air at 6:20 with our pregame at 6:30, the open and serve. 2 games left in the regular season. We start the week with a victory. Let's keep it rolling to Wednesday. Back Wednesday on the road, again, 6:20 pregame, 6:30 is the open and serve in that one at Rend Lake. We'll have it for you here. So that on a Monday evening. Have a good rest of your Monday. Big starts of the week. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Have a good week. See you guys later.